what's up YouTube? This is 17 Jenkins, and I'm back with another video. Now this is something new because I actually have not really done anything Pokemon for a while now. I've been trying to get some battles. I'm going to start trying to get battles uploaded. I've got like 2 left from X and Y, and then I'm going to start trading over Pokemon to Omega Ruby and hopefully be raising some new ones and EV training some new ones and stuff like that, super training, and actually getting some new Pokemon to raise. There's a couple tutor moves I want to try out now, but for the most part, I have not really done anything in my Pokemon games. And so I did want to do this after seeing Molvo19's channel and this little update about new hidden abilities in Generation 7. Now, this is kind of interesting and weird to me that apparently Game Freak will be doing hidden abilities each generation. Of course, I mean, they're going to do hidden abilities every generation, but apparently they're going to redo them. Now, this is on the Smogon site. One of the main guys apparently put this up, and he apparently had a reliable source, quote unquote. So, definitely interested by this, particularly because the fact that Pokemon that have hidden abilities, like, say, Charizard with Solar Power, if they are traded over to the next generation, then they will lose their old hidden ability and gain the new one. So Charmander and Charizard and all of them that have solar power apparently now have shed skin. So I really do have some issues with this because first and foremost, I mean, you can just kind of look at this. I mean, if we'll pull up, I mean, but you can see it from there. I mean, my internet's acting stupid right now. Why did it do that? Anyway, so yeah, for some strange reason, okay, there we go. For some strange reason, like this isn't even like Mulvon points. I'm not like, trying to copy him verbatim, but he made some good points with this. For starters, look at some of the sprites on here. I mean, of course, we see Dreamworld art of like Ivysaur, Squirtle, Mr. Mime, Espeon, and all them, and even Venonat and Venomoth and all these guys. But I just noticed this. I didn't even notice on Mulvon's channel. There are Generation 3 sprites, like Fire Red Leaf Green sprites that aren't even animated, of Ekans, Paris, and Carvana, which is really, really weird considering the fact that they could easily have taken Dreamworld art of these three, especially because their hidden abilities did not even exist in Generation 3. So this really makes me think this leak is kind of fake and not legit. And especially just something like right here. These are sprites of Generation 4 and 5. No, I think it's just 4. I mean, not 4 or 5. These because they're the anime ones from Black and White too. Because I recognize Dragonites and Magmars. But and they didn't even do that for Victini. They did that for Magmar and for Dragonite, but they did not do that for Victini. So that's another key pointer to point out. And a couple of just overall, this is just a really, really weird list. I'm going to move my cursor away. I can use my finger because it's touchscreen. So that, like I said, for the hidden abilities to change each generation is really, really a stupid theory and a really dumb idea if it is true on Game Freak's part, because you make these awesome hidden abilities that make Pokemon so much better. Like Greninja would not be used nearly as much, Talonflame would be not used nearly as much if not for Protein and Gale Wings. That's what makes them so broken. And so hidden abilities like Protein on Kecleon and things like that, Ice Body on Dugong and things like this, these are hidden abilities that make Pokemon awesome. And like speed boost on Sharpedo and stuff like this. These are really good abilities that I feel like would be covered up by, let's face it, really suckish abilities. Like, for example, the Bulbasaur family normally gets Chlorophyll as their hidden ability. They would get Dry Skin, which restores HP if you're hit by a Water-type move, but does even more damage if you're hit by a Fire-type move. Why the heck would you want this on a Venusaur? Because first and foremost, you're not going to get hit by a Water-type move if you're Venusaur unless someone's trying to burn you with Scald. I mean, you're just not unless you switch in on a Surf or something. There's pretty much no chance of you getting hit by a Water-type move. And then you get murdered by a Fire-type move because of Dry Skin. It makes no sense. And the Mega Venusaur has Aroma Veil, which, as we know, is like Aromatease's hidden ability. And it's not really used that much. And I would like to see Aroma Veil more because it is pretty cool, just not on Mega Venusaur as a hidden ability. And of course, like I already said, Shed Skin on Charmander and Charizard and all of them is stupid when you've got Solar Power. Not to mention, Mega Charizard Y, Flame Body. Really? Get rid of Drought, what makes it so busted with Solar Beam and Heat Wave, and give it Flame Body. Flame Body? Really? I just, I mean, rough skin on Blastoise, that doesn't make sense. Protein on Eevee. No one uses Eevee in competitive play, really. Now, there are a couple really cool ones in this. Glaceon with Refrigerate, Hyper Voice. It'd be just an Ice-type Sylveon, pretty much. Furcoat Flareon, that would be pretty cool. Jolteon Iron Barbs really kind of piqued my interest because I was like, it doesn't really have iron barbs, it just has pointed skin. Filter on Umbreon would be busted. Really busted. Getting rid of Lightning Rod for Victor Star on Pikachu seems a little weird though. But most of these are just really stupid. There are a handful that are really cool. I do like Sheer Force on the Growlithe family, or Canine with Sheer Force, like Flare Blitz, Crunch, all that. That would be insane. That would be cool. Rhyhorn and Rhydon with multi-scale, just, no. Drought on Moltres and Torkoal would be interesting. Moxie on Staraptor. Pixelate on Celebi, which is interesting because Celebi is not even a fairy type. So could this mean in later generations it's turned into a fairy type? And then one of the ones that definitely was like, whoa, that's awesome, was Mew with Protein. Protein is what makes Greninja busted, and it makes Kecleon very viable. And so I think that Mew would be really good with that. But some of these abilities, just really stupid. Like, I mean, Lightning Rod on Snover. I mean, we already got Mega Sceptile that's a grass type with Lightning Rod. It's just weird. Sandstream on Gliscor. Why would you get rid of Poison Heal on Gliscor? Really? Snow Warning Krogodon would be interesting, I guess. Drizzle, Zapdos, and Kingdra and all that would be cool. I just have a hard time seeing some of these just work. Like, really? I mean, just why? Tyranitar with Sandstream, that's what makes it really, really defensive and giving it rough skin. Stall on Slaking, no. Adaptability, Milotic would be cool. Sap Sipper, oh goodness, Sap Sipper Quagsire. I did not even see that. That, and it's things like that I really think would just make this just one of the shining examples. Mega Alakazam with pure power. Who the heck would do that? Frisk Darkrai, it just guts Mega Lucario. I mean, you can only paralyze it and burn it. I mean, it just, I don't know. Nogar Drifloon, it's spammed like minimizing all that, and you just get hit all the time. Dugong with Fur Coat would be pretty interesting, I have to say. Although I do plan on raising one with Ice Body, Fur Coat would definitely be pretty cool. Magikarp with Slow Start was pretty funny. Mega Gyarados with Strong Jaw doesn't make sense because only thing it gets is Ice Fang and Bite. It doesn't even get Crunch, unless they change that in later generations. Lightning Rod Samurott would be pretty cool. Cobalion with weak armor. Terrakion with quick feet. Just, some of them are... The Ducklion with Gale Wings would be pretty cool. Magic Guard Mega Audino would be... I mean, yeah, it gets poisoned, but... I mean, there's no life orb. I just really don't... I mean, the fan art... I mean, not the fan art. The art right here... I mean, it just... I mean, like I said, all these right here, these are all from Gen 3. Why in the world would Pokemon use Gen 3 sprites when they have Gen 6 sprites that are 3D and all that good stuff? And I have a hard time believing this. Mostly because most of these abilities are extremely stupid. Just saying. Like I said, there are a handful that would be really cool. One of the main ones that pointed out to me was Mew with Protein. That would be awesome. But honestly, I really hope this is not real. Because it's just dumb. And, I mean, it's just, you take all these really great hidden abilities and you just go and throw them in the garbage every generation. And it's just weird because sometimes a hidden ability is what saves a Pokemon. I mean, like, seriously. Now, there are a handful, like Delibird has Vital Spirit when it has, it has Insomnia when it has Vital Spirit, and Insomnia is its hidden ability, which is dumb. And there are some really weird hidden abilities, but for the most part, hidden abilities really help Pokemon. But, I mean, Moxie, Salamence, and stuff like that. So, I'm really hoping that this is not real, and of course, the absolute just outright support for it is there because, you know, smoking can't be wrong. But, I'm saying that sarcastically, of course. But, like, some of these just don't make sense. just, and why would primals be unaffected when mega Pokemon aren't? And just things like that. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense from a battle standpoint because yeah, it would change up the game, but some Pokemon get totally wrecked when you change their ability. I mean, it's just the truth. I mean, like Greninja. Greninja's good on its own, but you give it Protein, it becomes ungodly. Like it's insanely powerful. That's what banned it to Ubers. I mean, because people are scared of it so much. Of course, I don't think it should have been banned just because you're scared to fight it. But I mean, because there's a way around every Pokemon, and I feel like you shouldn't just pick abilities every generation because, and it's just stupid because even if I mean if this is fake, which I honestly do think it is, there's not even any new abilities. It is just all old abilities, just recycled, and even some new ones from this generation, like competitive and fur coat. But I mean, Nidoking and Nidoqueen Parental Bond would be sweet, but just for the most part, I just don't want this to happen. I just don't see this happening because I really don't think Game Freak would go and redo hidden abilities every generation. That would just be dumb. I just, I don't like the idea if they decide to do it. I mean, I don't. That's why I stand right here. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I definitely thank Mulvone for sharing this on his channel. And I'm not trying to steal this idea from him. I mean, I'm just trying to give my 2 cents in because this is really interesting. Like I said, I haven't done anything Pokemon in a while. And it's just really interesting to see something like this blow up so fast. Like, anytime there's a leak, people instantly think, oh, this is real. It's real. It's a leak. When, like, Gamatsu for Smash Bros. And all that turned out to be absolutely false and wrong and just stupid fan made stuff. But then at the same time, things like Duck Hunt and all those guys and Ness and all them getting confirmed were true. So, really, this could go either way. I just don't want it to be true. So, yeah, like I said, thank you guys for watching. God bless. Feel free to share your comments in the section below, what you guys think about it. Um, if you want to see these hidden abilities come to light, if you want to see a dry skin Venusaur, or a tinted lens Espeon, or anything like that, or, oh goodness, a slow start Magikarp. I mean, it's just stupid. But that's my 2 cents. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with another video. Later, guys.